Okay, let's get into it. We have some more arena because I fucking love this game mode. Like, no matter how angry I might get at it, this is genuinely one of my favorite things to play on stream, if not my actually favorite thing to play on stream. And it's pretty enjoyable to watch, I'd say. Personally, I tend to not... it's funny. Even though I am a streamer, I don't always watch streams. I tend to watch YouTube more often than streams, but I do watch streams on occasion. And I have, like, specific things I watch. These kinds of things are one of the few things I do actually watch in my own time sometimes. Simply because I like to see the weird-ass builds people do on weird-ass characters. Because I'm not very original. Speaking of not very original, you notice the 6 Belveth bans? I just saw that. I just commented on it. So yeah, anyway, man, I just realized my eyes are watering for some reason. It is prime of spring, by the way, so seasonal allergies do be a hittin'. But anyway, let's find out who we're playing as. Eventually. When it loads. Any second now. There we go. Kayn! Works for me! I can play Kayn! How good are you at Ziggs? 6 mastery, at least we know what we're doing. A little bit. Not a lot, but, you know, a little bit. The Scion Annie is terrifying, because Annie can stun for long enough that Scion gets his big fucking stun, so that's actually kind of really scary. Annie Twitch... could be, could not be. Nico Set, again, could be, could not be. Rise Ezreal, that's kind of scary. Ivern Malphite's just a lot of CC. I mean, he might go AP Malphite, so it is a lot of damage, but yeah. TF Maokai, that's a lot of CC. And Rel Nico, that's a lot of CC. Okay, so no, like... there aren't any characters that I have to be too worried about bursting me, except for Rise / Ezreal, where their entire team is just burst damage. Maybe Malphite if he goes AP. And Twitch. I mean, Set could be burst if he, like... If he gets a lot of health and AD, obviously he could do a W burst, but that requires us to do damage to him and then also be stunned for his W, which is not that difficult. I mean, it's pretty easy to stun with a W, press E and a W, and you pretty much get a free hit with Set's W. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Set's W, really fucking easy to hit if you keep your E. I tend to use my E at the start to guarantee I get more damage from my basics and my Q, and then I save my W until after the stun is worn off and I've taken more damage, and I will tell you right now, that's not the right way to play Set. I don't play Set the right way. I play Set in less of a W-focused way, more of a consistent damage way. The only time where I really should use it that way, though, would probably be when I'm not building, like, Steal Your Heart kind of a thing. But I do tend to play Steal Your Heart, so it's like, I'm probably not doing it right. Transmute Prismatic, fuck it. Circle of Death. Well, that is nearly useless. That is, I guess I have to go Red Kayn. On the bright side, I mean, I didn't have a ton of, like, really good options I gave up for it. I mean, I had better options, don't get me wrong, but... like, I could have gotten the lifesteal, which would have just been better, but oh well. Okay. Oh, I guess my healing from my E also does do damage. That's nice. Get some red percentage. Damn. Nice, he's dead. Nice. How much percentage do I get? Oh! Already. One fight. That is pretty good. I don't think that Zonius was necessary. It's not Zonius, it's Bartle, basically, but whatever. I guess Katarina. Get some rerolls. Makes me really regret taking that augment, because I could have had something way better and I would have still had rerolls left over, but at the same time, I didn't know that. Not to mention, you could argue this means I can get better rerolls in the future with more, you know, options. We'll see. Okay, and not a lot of auto attackers. I will go Merc Treads. There's only a couple. I mean, there's Ezreal, there's Twitch, there's Set. That's it. I mean, TF. No, okay, he's AP TF. So yeah, no, that's it. Okay, so I'm already Red Cane, which means I'm going to be doing a nice amount of healing. I heal for 17% of damage dealt to champions, and then 70% of that I deal as magic damage. So I technically do extra damage on all damage. It's technically a very minor damage amp. It's a very minor damage amp, but it is a damage amp. Oh, that's awful. Okay, I can heal up. I'm cool. I'm chilling. Okay, and we good. We win these. We got that. We both have the set thing too. Ooh, shredding armor and magic resist. Wait a minute, but Warmogs, does this have a range? Should I go Warmogs? I don't know. Is it really a good strat? I'll need to build health. Aw, shit. Well, at least I didn't die. I used Flash to try and burst him down, but he's twitched and I'm Red Cane, so I don't have burst. Kinda had to go Red Cane because of the passive. Like, let's be real here, Blue Cane would not have worked well. I mean, maybe you could argue the E would have healed me enough to make it worth it, but nah. But yeah, The 815 healing there I did, for example. Like, if we kill the tank first in a tank and non-tank team, normally you don't want to do that, but if we do it, it could actually be useful in this situation. I'm gonna get Black Cleaver. We're going straight up Armor Shred route. Phenomenal Evil Malphite. He's only gained 35, so he's not gaining a ton, which is nice. Ivern, though, now has ult, so we can expect a lot of CC from those two. But we can maybe do some work here. Now, he's got sort of Blossoming Dawn, which is an interesting first item to go, to say the least. But cool, I guess. I'm just damaging with my natural healing. Killing Daisy did that burst, I think. Okay. Well, this seems like a very surprisingly strong combo. I don't know, though. Oh, that poor Maokai held outside for that long. Bye, Maokai. Oh, the set is indeed going, big set. That's gonna be scary. Oh, well, this grid's pretty damn good. It means every time I Q, I just gain resistances. And, 60 resistances is nothing to scoff at. Does ulting also count as a dash? It does. Man, going in and out both count as a dash. So, like, basically, if I ult, I gain fucking double. That's insane. So I shred armor and magic resist and build my own. What a combo. Okay, this team's gonna be absolutely horrifying. Willing to flash for that. Man, we're doing pretty good. Bye, Nico. This is the part where you die. Yeah. Damn, Scion. Just damn. Haven't had to use many rerolls, which is nice. Can keep those going. I kind of want to go Death's Dance to be even tankier, but part of me also wants to get Sterix for damage and tank. Part of me wants to get Shojin for damage. I'll go Shojin. Shojin's nice. I think I'm gonna go not Death's Dance. Death's Dance is nice, but like realistically, it's not gonna provide that much because there's very few instant burst teams, so I don't really need Death's Dance as much. And I'm not instant bursting people. I could go Eclipse for even more tank busting to go with my Black Cleaver, which wouldn't be a bad thing, that's for sure. I need to fucking run. Whew. That TF and Maokai, like I said before, they're just hold you down, keep you CC'd forever team. Who's gonna win? I wonder who. Okay. Well, we still haven't lost a round yet, which is really nice. Omnivamp! Even fucking better. The tenacity would have been nice, but Omnivamp's too good now. I'm getting even more damage on all damage. It's a very interesting combo. Not definitely very good, but it's interesting. He's gotten most of the kills because Det Orb just, you know, he's gonna be killing. Ziggs, please help. Woo! That was a very close one. I kind of want no respawns. Neither of us have died that much. He died once, I haven't died at all. Pretty nice. Although Talon is better. If it gives it to him, it's better because the, you know, Earth's champion plus insane damage champ. If it's on me, it's better because I'm doing more damage and therefore healing more and therefore doing more damage. It's kind of a win-win no matter who gets it. Okay, he got it, I think. I don't know. Did he? I don't know which one of us got it. Does it tell you? I always have a hard time figuring out who did it. Okay, we gotta kill Nico. That sucks. That's probably the Nico, isn't it? Also, he's the one who does more damage. That was close. I had to slightly hyper-focus there and go silent, but that was really close. Can't believe how well we're playing. Also, oh, that poor Annie and Scion. I want Decapitator, but Elisa's Miracle is too funny not to. May as well end with Visage at this point. It's just too funny not to. Also, we're in first place, haven't lost a round, and the game says we're the ones who need the bye round. Very balanced. Hoping this Ivor and Malphite team die, because they're the only ones that have actually gotten a kill on us. It was Ziggs who died, and it's because he got burst to hell and back, but still. Oh, there goes one of them. Yep. Oh, Malphite came along for the ride on that Ezreal. Man, that's a couple teams that just got killed off permanently. Good couple. I'm like fucking support Kane. Because I'm building heal and shield power. I mean, this is exactly the kind of build that I like, though. It's just stupid. It's really stupid, but it's working partially because the build is just stupid, and partially because we kind of counter everyone in this game. There's really not a single person in this game who beats a Kane Ziggs. At least not with the augments we've got. Well, that was insane. Okay. Man, he's out healing. It's almost like I'm red against a non-takey person, so I don't heal much. Yeah, we can't beat that because he out heals. We needed anti-heal to beat that, and I believe he had anti-heal, actually. Did he have anti-heal? I can't check. Wait, fucking. Let me check. Yeah, he had anti-heal. More effective fruits is pretty nice. Do I have to finish with an anti-heal item? I didn't really want to, but I might have to. Finish with, like, Thornmail. Okay, well, that was scuffed as hell. I get plated because it's an auto attacker fucking me. I don't need crit chance. I'll take attack speed, I guess. Okay. Well, I doubt it'll happen, but I hope the Nico team wins. But I don't expect the Nico Rel to win. she would have ulted sooner, she would have had a chance, but... Well, maybe. Holy shit, maybe. Go for the res, Rel. Go for the res. Oh, or not. Holy fuck! I did not expect that much damage from Rel. Oh, but she missed that Q. That might be the difference maker. Oh, man. They actually did it. Holy shit. Well, hot damn. Take the lethality. Take even more lethality. Take some AD. I need some stats that'll actually help with killing these guys. The Rune Carver Annie is terrifying with phenomenal evil, but it's not stacked up that much. But she does have witchful thinking as well. Twitch out heals, but he doesn't melt as much as she can, I don't think. Okay, well, thankfully they threw. Even more lethality, why not? And more AD. This is so dumb. Okay, the real Rel is the one with the yellow under her. Woo! The heal Kane strat. What a strat it was. Almost a flawless game. Only 3 deaths in the entire game, as far as I can tell. 4 deaths. I didn't know there was a time where I died and he still won. I couldn't remember that happening. I did, like, no damage. I was all tank. Ziggs did all the work while I just soaked up. I existed only to be a nuisance. But it worked. It really, really worked. You've never seen a tank Kane like this before. Oh, man. What a first game of the day. First place, but specifically first place with tank, not tank, but tank Kane. What the fuck? Now let's see who we get this time, both for our teammate and for ourselves. Can we get in? No, we cannot. I am genuinely dumbfounded at how many people are declining the ready check. Okay. If it happens again, I'm fucking declining. Finally! Was that 6? Was that 5 or 6? How many fucking was that? Holy shit. That was actually hell. Damn. Fucking, like, maybe it wasn't 6, but felt like 6. 5 or 6. However fucking many. That was insane. Teemo ban, Tryndamere ban, Mordekaiser ban, Belveth ban, yeah, Vladimir ban, and a lot of good bans, I'm not gonna lie. There's some bans I'm surprised aren't here, like Brand or Morgana, but I guess people are less upset about Brand and Morgana than they are about, like, Yi and stuff like that. I could go Smolder for the Double Dragon comp, but I don't think that's a good plan. Why am I trying to... It's not banning phase. Mages can go with basically anything. Even double mage isn't bad, so I don't mind braverying here. You know, mage and ADC is arguably the worst one, just because the reason double mage works is because there are mages that can frontline, and even if you don't have a mage that can frontline, mages tend to have CC to help keep themselves safe. ADCs don't tend to have insane CC, they tend to have, like, moderate to none. I mean, like, let's be real here, Jinx barely has any CC. Like, at all. There's some, but not really. Whereas mages, they can hold their own because of their CC. So double mage is not bad. It is when I play Ryze, though. Why didn't we ban Ryze? I wish he was banned. I hate Ryze. I don't like playing as him. I don't like playing against him. I hate Ryze, and that's that. Well, maybe Aesol will carry. How good is he at Aesol? Yeah, maybe he'll carry. Maybe he'll carry. We'll find out. But, let's find out. Eventually, when we load in. Eventually, when we find out. Oh, Magic Missile is nice. Okay. This is gonna be difficult. Okay. I'm not sure why she went AFK there, but I'll take the free win. We only won because of that, so I'll take it. If he didn't get stunned there, he was gonna just kill the brand by using the ring. He's still gonna win, but... Oh. That heal at the last second. Alistair. Because it gives Aso more time to stack. Oh, okay, fine. Nah, I'm saying it. I want it. My eye itches. Why does my eye itch? I mean, I guess it's allergies, that's why, but... This is such a strong character if you know how to play them. Like, look at that. Bang, 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 bang. Like, holy shit, he casts abilities so often.
One can only hold all this power for so long.
Oops. Nice. Step right up, alright. I'm just throwing in Qs, may as well. This is, a slow and methodical game. At least we killed one of them. Really difficult to kill anyone in that fight, in that map as well. Demonic Embrace for the AP. Demon King. I mean, we have Katarina. I can be greedy. I'm taking Twin Mask, honestly. He's got Earth's Champion. Earth's Champion with Twin Mask. Insane. I get 15% of a spatula when he gets it, basically. It's not quite, because the spatula provides more than just those stats, but still. Okay, he got Pyromancer.
All this would be so much easier.
Ah.
One more needless death.
That was a very... I whiffed a lot round. I'm not good at Rise, so I'm gonna whiff a lot of his abilities. Also, ugh, yeah, that Jinx, I feel bad for her.
Precious time.
I guess E. I kind of want to go Archangels first. But it's either that or Rod. I just think Archangels is better for the initial mana plus the big shield I get. I'm going to get both of those, and then I'm going to get Rabadons, and then I'll finish with, like, Zonias or something. Or not Zonias, Leandries. I don't know, it'll depend on... But yeah, once he gets Earth, like he's at 5 right now, once he gets that bitch to 10, or 8, I mean, rather, we're in the clear.
You wait for petty war, Noxian. A real one.
I purposefully used that to try and bait it. Ah! Fucking Brand. He only needs to stun me for a moment for that to be unwinnable for me. Damn. Is there any reason to do this? Oh, the passive. I know I could have gotten March Mage there, and that's not bad because I weave in auto attacks, but I'd really rather not when I can get Dark Harvest, which I think is going to be better. I'm casting abilities constantly as this character, which is the exact opposite of the way I like to play characters. I like characters that cast abilities but have like decent cooldowns on them, so that you're not like constantly spamming them and like on your keyboard. I got a little bit of money from First Strike there, but arguably that's not a good thing to do. That E might instantly kill him? No. Okay. We're not stacked up enough. Okay, now he's got Earths, which means I'm gaining insane stats. Yeah. Just ludicrous stats indeed. Gain even more mana, because with my passive, it's so good to gain mana and AP. Obviously, you don't want to just build mana, because he stacks it off of AP and mana. Duh. But yeah. The ability damage, like, what would be ideal is if I could get that, if I could get the augment that is just his passive. Except it makes things cost more mana, I guess. Because then I basically have even more reason to build mana. It's just playing into his strengths. I was hoping Aesol would ult and stun them, but he did not. That is my bad. Poor Mumu. Poor Echo. I hate how it's saying buy an item. I'm not buying a fucking anvil. I don't want to buy a random mage item. I want to buy a specific one. Look, oh, look, I don't want to. No, I really did think we could have beaten that Mundo Jinx with the teleport in, simply because I thought that I'd be able to do enough damage to Mundo with the true damage I put out. But if I would have had Leandre's maybe, because of the burn, but even then I didn't live long enough for it to probably have killed him. Oh well. He's got 3 burns because of Pyromancer, so that's nice. For a moment there, he almost got away with it because I walked away thinking he was dead already, but he wasn't. Okay, nice Zonias. Not sure what his plan was with the Zonias, but we figured that out, I guess. Okay. Mord would honestly be kind of hit different on me. Both me and Asol can do work on our own. I mean, obviously Asol would prefer not to have Mord. I don't know why he's voting for it. He's better off with 2 people than with 1. However, I'm better off with 1 person than 2 because I can just, you know, bing, 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 bing with my abilities on 1 person. But Scion it is, because, of course. At least Rod just gave me a level up. Jeweled Gauntlet! Without Omni Soul, though. Do I hope to high roll, or do I go for damage? I go for damage. I guess I finish with Rabadons then, don't I? Or I guess I don't finish with Rabadons then, do I? I go Rite of Ruin. I mean, Rabadons would be nice. I'd gain a lot of AP, but, like, realistically, I can't do that now. Because the crit would be too strong to give up. Unless I can get crit anvils that'll add up, but I don't think I will. Yeah, yeah, I just can't damage him. I do no damage. To tanks, at least, I should say. I should have gone Elder buff. Oh well. I just cast abilities so fucking fast. Fuck, Asol.
I can tell you what's on this scroll.
If Asol didn't get separated from me, we could have done something, but he was so far away that when he did his ult and all that shit, I wasn't able to do much. I also am just bad at Rise, let's be real here. Man, imagine if I had Elder buff. We would have killed that fucking Ezreal while he was stunned, because the Elder buff would have killed him, so he wouldn't have been able to use his ult to save himself. Then it would have been just us versus a Mumu. I could have fucking done that if I had gone for that, but no, I went for crit because I thought, oh, if I go for the Omni Soul, even though I have like 11 rerolls, I won't hit Dragonheart. This is why you always gamble. Never don't gamble, kids. Except for when you're gambling something that's actually important, like money. I have to say that. Only gamble in video games where you don't lose anything. Can we... Thank you. I'm about to say, can we find a match quickly? Let's not get Rise this time, please. I'm really, really bad at Rise. I mean, there are characters I'm worse at, but I'm really bad at Rise. We got a brand for our teammate. You know, we could go, like, double burn. There are a lot of characters that have, like, burns. Or double damage over time, like Darius. You know, it's a bleed, but it's still... It's a burn. Let's be real here. But, like, there's also a Mumu I could do. A Mumu would be doing a burn. There's a lot of burn options I could go for. Teemo? Do I go Teemo and just do double burn? I don't normally pick specific characters, you know this, but it would be kind of funny to go double burn. And Teemo would be the perfect fit with a brand, because it's burns that, you know, slow them down so Brand can hit his shit easier. Or I could go Singed, which would also be a double burn option that would give him a bit more safety because I could, like, tank, whereas with Teemo I can't really tank. We'll go Teemo. I play Singed. I've played Singed a couple times, but I don't know if I've played Teemo that much. I think I played him like once on stream, if that. Whereas I played Singed a couple times on stream. Plus, let's be real here, Teemo is more annoying because at least melee characters, like, melee characters don't like Singed because if you chase him down, you can't do anything. But like, when the ring gets small, Singed is stuck in melee range, and yeah, he's bulkier than Teemo, but like Teemo can place down shrooms, and then when the ring gets small, yeah, you can kill him if he can survive the 30 fucking shrooms he placed down. Plus, I'm gonna be 100% honest, Teemo doesn't have any hard CC, and that's part of the reason I did it, because we've got Brand, who's already a very annoying character, and hard CC on top of that with Singed E just feels like too much. You know, what if I threw them out and then they got stunned by Brand outside the ring? Then they'd die from the ring burning them, Brand burning them, my gas burning them. It'd be too many burns. It would feel a little too unfair because it'd be like, what do I do? I'm stunned, stuck, taking % max health true damage along with magic damage, along with more magic damage. Part of the reason I picked Teemo is it's just less unfair in that regard. It's still unfair. Don't get me wrong. I picked this because it's unfair, but it's less unfair. And I want something unfair because I just had to play Rise. I want to play something piss easy. Not quite as easy as, like, Alistar. Because Alistar's just so easy. But easy enough. I would argue Teemo takes more effort than Alistar, because at least with him you have to kite. Whereas with Alistar, it's just walk up, press button, walk up, press button. The hardest part of Alistar's combo is knowing when to press Q after pressing W. Which I'll admit, I mess it up every now and then. Everyone does. No one's perfect. Sometimes you mess up your combo, but like, that's not a hard combo. Nowhere near Raya's combos, that's for damn sure. Okay, what are we getting? Dark Harvest is mean, but Vulnerability is meaner. Because now my gas can fucking damage every time crit. Holy shit. So, now we just have to get more burns. Ideally, we get Jeweled Gauntlet. Like, honestly, Jeweled Gauntlet wins us the game. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Because then we'll have 100% crit without needing to make any crit items. If only there was an APIE. That would be so good for this game mode. Just to this game mode, though.
Not again.
I just wanted to use up Zach's respawn. Because we can't win if he keeps it. His passive is just too strong. So I was willing to burn my flash for it. I genuinely think we would have lost otherwise because he would have just ran away the entire time because he's fucking Zach. Zach and Anivia with their funny doesn't matter if you kill me strat. Or it doesn't matter if the ring shrink strat, I guess is what you could call it. That flash was not worth it, and I could have told you that. You were not going to out-heal them. No, Ambessa. For some reason, I saw Draven's face, and for a split second, I read Risky Show and just did not comprehend that that's not what Ambessa's thinking. Because, I'm sorry, Draven's should not be called Risky Show, because there's not much risk to it. Whereas Ambessa's should be called Risky Show, because you're actually risking shit. Very realistic chance we can get Jeweled Gauntlet with that, because it is a Prismatic Augment. Now we have a guaranteed Prismatic Augment. And guaranteeing a Prismatic Augment does not guarantee Jeweled Gauntlet by any means, but it at least drastically increases the chances, because now we can't have a game without any Jeweled Gauntlet, or without any chance at Jeweled Gauntlet. We can have a game where it, there's no Prismatics, and it's like, well, how was I supposed to get Jeweled Gauntlet? Now we at least have the chance, the opportunity. Now my teammate went for silver because he's a pussy. Baited. Woo! That was a close one. Come on, Echo. Kill off the Zac. Fuck the Zac. Fuck that Zac. Man, that's why I hate Zac. In this game mode, at least. And actually, honestly, I kind of hate Zac in general. He gets annoying. Oh, if only this was the burn Demonic Embrace. Not turning up Rune Carver, that's for sure. Rune Carver and Magic Missile, by the way, if he gets Rune Carver, then he wins, because that's just such a combo. That is something for both of us. Because Rune Carver can proc on his burn, which is the whole reason why it's so good on him. No counterplay! 2.17 seconds stun, 2.34 seconds of death. Literally no way I can counter that. I just got, like, chained CC'd. And I know that that's because I took the prismatic that lowered my health. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that's the game's fault. That's my fault for picking the, you know, half health thing. I'm just saying, like, there was no counterplay I could have done there other than just not get hit by the initial CC, which, while possible, I mean, it's kind of difficult. Honestly, you know what, now I think about it, I want Rite of Ruin first. Give up to 50% crit chance. I know it's crazy, but, like, I think it's better to go that first. This will guarantee I hit 100% crit chance if I get, well, there's a couple things I could get. Either if I get Jeweled Gauntlet, or if I get, where's the, Sword of the Divine. Sword of the Divine would also win it for me here. Either of those, perfect. Sword of the Divine would arguably be better, but Jeweled Gauntlet is definitely the real winner. No way we lose to fucking Mark? What? I don't know what they mean by that. Yeah, okay, tank it or leave it, I guess. I don't know why I used that reroll. I for some reason I thought maybe I'll get like Tank Engine, which is insane on literally any character if you get it early. There's not a single character that doesn't want Tank Engine. But oh well. We get the 25% crit chance, which is honestly still really good. That was a very aggressive-ass team. I'm glad they lost. They should not get a win just because they fucking rush in. How dare they? Yeah, I know that's how you beat Teemo, by the way. I'm obviously exaggerating. I'm not actually upset that they did that. That's what they should do. Okay, and for last item, I'm thinking Rylai's or Rabadon's. Rylai's would be nice for even more slow. It basically means that my shrooms are going to be doing just ludicrous. You know, the 40% from that plus 30%, I don't know how they stack, if it would mean that it's temporarily 70%, or if they don't stack at all. But even if they don't stack at all, my poison would slow, I believe. Which is really all I need. Easy. It wasn't easy at all, that's why I said it. It was almost a dead. Almost lost. Jinx is tilting. I guess Omnivamp. Where's the Jinx at? Just gotta tilt her as much as possible. Boom her mental as much as I can. Oh my gosh, the fucking Ornn hitting me in the wall there really fucked me. Damn, that and my Brand just not doing much, I'm gonna be real. He keeps going in and just dying. I do not want the Mordekaiser one because if I get picked to be in the realm, I'm fucked. If I'm not, then I'm actually in a pretty good position, but if I am, I'm oof. Okay, that's fine. Goliath is nice. I'll take it. And the reason I'm taking it instead of re-rolling for the crit chance is because, first of all, I'm already at 75%, so I actually don't need it. Second of all, I mean, it'd be nice to get Jeweled Gauntlet, don't get me wrong, but the other reason why is because, being realistic here, I'm not getting something better than, Goliath, very likely, and I'm gonna get another Prismatic Augment. So I don't want to use rerolls when I could save them for when I don't have something good. Because you remember, Goliath is basically just a 35% damage amp. Or, well, stat amp, not damage amp, but still. Damn. Thank goodness that team's gone. See, now here's where I want to reroll. The burn is nice, but let's be real here. There we go! There we go! And honestly, I could sell Rite of Ruin. I could. If I sold Rite of Ruin, I could get another item. Because, like, realistically, I don't need it anymore because I've got Jeweled Gauntlet. It was a waste of money, I guess, but, like, I don't think it really was. Ooh, that Brand needs to die. Okay, well, Brand's not going to be able to win this, I don't think. Yeah, that polymorph is annoying. Damn. Don't mind if I do.
For our prosperity and yours.
Okay, well, we're in very bad shape in terms of health. The Ash Ornn team and the Kate Brand team are scary. I wish these people would talk in party chat instead of all chat. But oh well. Brand, I am fucking begging you to help your teammate instead of rushing in and ignoring the fucking person attacking me. Like, I know he wants to kill the Ashe. I get that. I can't live if I am getting, like, Ornn on top of me. I need help with dealing with him. Just stun him. Please. Now, maybe if I had blinded Ashe at the end, we could have had a chance, but, like, I was taking more damage from fucking Ornn than I was from her. I'll take the crit chance because it gives AP. That's basically gain 50 AP. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Dawnbringers is probably the better choice because it makes burst, like, a lot less scary, but... Jeez, that was a lucky break because of shrooms. Even more burn, except in this case it's not technically burn because it's just spawning shit that does damage for me, but whatever. I was pressing R, but damn, didn't get to. Okay, I think we lose here. Because Ashe is so fucking strong, and he will get melted by Ashe. Not gonna lie, them always focusing Brand and just rushing us at the start, it's really fucking difficult to do anything in that case. Cause like, what am I to do? I'm Teemo, I can't beat the fucking 1v2, okay? I cannot. Unless I have a lot of time to set up, which I can't because they rush us. So that's like, they're doing the right strat. But Brand needs to fucking hit a stun. Like, he hit it on the Ornn after he had already gotten, like, fucking decimated. Like, you saw the ult from Ornn get called, right? That means stun him. That means go for him, because otherwise you will get hit. You will not dodge that shit. You did not have flash, and you are close enough, you will not dodge it. Instead, he didn't, so he got hit by Ashe ult, and then he got hit by Ornn ult. He needs to actually use his stuns defensively, not just offensively, to set up hitting like a big W damage. But oh well. Maybe things would have gone differently if we were on a different map, maybe? I don't know. In the end, I don't think there's really much way it could have gone differently other than just having a different brand or having a different teamo. Because I had an insanely strong build for burns. All I had to do was hit them with one shot and they would take a fuck ton of damage from the burn and the crit and all that shit. One basic attack would melt them. But I can't really do that against Ornn, so we needed to work together to kill Ornn, and we can't work together to kill Ornn when my teammate's dead. It really is just a case of it felt like a 1v2 in every late game round, because it felt like every single round in the end game, they were just rushing him down, and it's like, well, what do I fucking do alone? Oh well. Let's maybe do better this time. And we got 3rd place, it's not bad, but let's maybe get first if we can. Cho'Gath Singed. Ugh. And Shen Callista. Ugh. Gross. Disgusting. Vomit-inducing. Swain Maokai isn't much better. We're an annoying team too. At least I know how to play Swain. Oh well. Okay.
Rejoice in battle, reckoners. Our armies are
Don't mind if I do.
and our nation enters a new era.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. No, I hate that melee. Oh, it's coming, but it's so slow. Oh well, anyway. We're fighting the Callista Shen first. Honestly, I'm just really happy that we're fighting them before they have ult. Because both their ults can be really big game changers. Callista can just throw Shen into us and there's not much we can do. And Shen ult can save Callista when she's low. And that's why Swain Maokai is ludicrous. Damn. Man, I couldn't recall it. I wanted to get one more stack, but oh well. He knocked him over the wall away from me. But he probably would have just dashed over anyway. I'd regret doing it now. Actually, you know what? He said it in all chat. Maybe he's talking to the other guy. We'll assume he was talking to the other guy. Alistair means more stacks for me. I like Alistair. That's my rule of thumb. If I'm like a scaling champion or a late game champion, I want Alistair. If I'm an early game champion, I don't want Alistair. Rel, though, because everyone likes Rel. Oh well.
Your metal warriors as Rel rides into the arena.
Yeah, this wishful thinking, though, is a big game-changing. The amount of AP it gives me is just ludicrous. Honestly, I feel like first item Rabadons wouldn't be off the table because of wishful thinking. Like, am I crazy for that? But, like, that's 135 AP plus the 30% increase. I can't help but feel like that's the right call.
No dallying. Victory is earned by the decisive.
Oh well.
Attack!
Okay, well that's the Nico. How did he get rooted after the fucking W went through? I'm kind of upset about that root. At least I rooted her so he got the full heal. I'm kind of upset about the Tom getting his W off. Like, he got rooted, so clearly it hit him.
May cunning be your guide.
That kind of upsets me. Do I want Demon King?
Spoils of war, now yours to wield. A new reckoner enters the pit. Engage!
That's a nice amount of stacks. Oh, why did you do it then? I'm at fucking so many stacks from that round. That one round gave me so much. Okay, yeah, definitely Rabadon's first item. Do I go Bloodletters then? Because we are both doing AP. Like, he's doing burn AP, plus he's gonna have Sunfire, which is doing even more AP, plus he'll probably get Leandri's, which is even more AP. So he's gonna do AP burning. And Maokai's abilities just naturally do AP, obviously. I'm gonna be doing AP. That's a terrifying Briar. Lucian isn't much better. Okay.
What is one more than I already have?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Maokai, I'm assuming you have a trap somewhere that'll kill him, or your gas will. Nice stun on Tom there. Oh my. Rip Malp. Mm-hmm. 15 seconds of being near me. Every 15 seconds I'll polymorph, basically, if I'm in my ult. Cho'Gath and Singe, what a combo. So close. If Singe wasn't so fucking fast, I think we could have done it, but he was just too fast. Cruelty, though. I just got a Raven from somewhere. I mean, I've gained 780 max health. That is so good. Okay, well, this team is terrifying. Man, I don't know if we can beat this. Come on. Tryndamere just fucking sticking to my ass even with CC because he has that funny dash and the slowdown. That sucks. Really sucks. Oh well. Hey, I'll take bigger health though.
We spare no expense.
Yeah, cruelty is nice because if I, do this, it procs it. If I do this, it procs it, and then I can pull it and proc it again. So I've got like 3 cruelties. One's on a 30-second cooldown, so it's not ideal, but I can proc it twice just by doing E. Don't think we'll win this game, though, to be honest. That Tryndamere Diana team's just never going to be beatable, I don't think. Let me move! I just stunned for 6 seconds, but don't worry, no fucking combo breaker, because it wasn't within a 7-second range. Stupid fucking combo breaker system. Good, they did not deserve the win just because they have a CC infinitum. Okay, he definitely means the fist bump. What the fuck? That singed throw into a Q. It's so weird looking. Honestly, I think... I don't know. Is Elise the right option? I don't think it is. I think this is a, Riven angle. Because at least, like, we're not going to be able to deal with the respawn mechanic. Neither of us does enough damage for that to be a very good option, I don't think. Fuck, well, we're going to find out.
Lady Elise sends her sincerest regards. A clutch of skittering spines.
Honestly, I think I'll take Mountain Soul. That extra shielding is big. There's a very real chance I get Dragonheart because of the, Rel, so... Yeah, the polymorph every 15 seconds hasn't been as good as I thought it would be. It's nice in the initial polymorph, but beyond that, it's kind of... I like how he pinged me as if, like, there was anything I could do. Once he took the teleport, I was fucked. I was just chain CC'd after that. Killed them both with my W at the end there. Okay, well, that sucks. Debt Orb's pretty great. He's basically not benefiting from the Rel, which kind of sucks, but like I don't blame him. He got Pyromancer, so makes sense, but I'll be honest, I don't know if Pyromancer's that great on him. In a Rel game, at least. Oh well. Maybe it's good. I mean, he does have slow cooker, so. That was close. That was really close. I had to hyper focus there. Take the tenacity because that fucking Shen team we're about to fight, honestly. Still think the Tryndamere team's gonna fuck us though. There's just no counterplay to Mystic Punch Shen. Just putting that in the chat because he's like, oh, I ran you down. Yeah, you ran us down because you just press E over and over again. Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten the polymorph thing. The polymorph thing wasn't worth it. I could have gone Jewel Gauntlet, would have done way more damage, I think. Oh well. Time for the last game of the day. Let's hope that it ends on a better note, because that one was probably the worst game of the day. Even worse than the Rise game. We'll see who we get. Maybe I'll pick a specific character if there's any crowd favorites I want to play. Maybe I won't even pick a crowd favorite because, like, my teammate will pick something that has like a really good combo and I'll pick that. Or maybe I'll just go Bravery. Well, crowd favorites is a bust. I don't want to play any of them. Nunu's the only one I even know how to play decently well, and I don't want to play Nunu. So, let's see if my teammate goes Bravery. I'm definitely going Bravery. But if my teammate goes something that has no real specific combos I want to play, then I'll still go Bravery. But if, and only if, they go something that I specifically have a vision of a combo with, then I'll consider playing what combos with them. Something like, you know, a Darius and a Draven. You know, that's a combo because the, you know, potential double bleed. Let's find out. Bravery it is. Double bravery for the final match of the day. In a game with no duplicate bans except Blitzcrank. I didn't even see the Blitzcrank. That was right here. This close to perfection. Oh well. Will we be the only double bravery team, or will one of these two down here go double bravery, or just solo bravery, in which case we're still the only team brave enough to double up on our bravery? I think double bravery should give your team an even stronger buff, because it's not only are you risking it all by having a random character, but you might have a completely awful comp via having... Okay, there's one other double bravery, the one under my face. You're risking having like 2 ADCs. Whereas, like, obviously that's also possible if I go bravery and my teammate picks an ADC, but you know what I mean. Doesn't have to be a big extra bonus, but like a little minor one, like maybe an extra anvil. Last game of the day being a Soraka game is not ideal, especially when you have a Fiddle on your team who already heals a lot. Guess I'm going AP Soraka. Keep myself alive. Oh well. Only so much you can do. Bravery giveth and bravery taketh away. And in this case, bravery says you're playing fucking Soraka again. But hey, you know, Soraka's not the worst thing. I mean, I'm going to get ran down by this team, by Yasuo, by Yone, by Rammus. But maybe it'll work well against Brandon Lulu. Because they'll stun him out of his heal, so I just heal him myself. Or Ezreal Yumi, maybe I can just dodge, put down my silence, and Ezreal can't jump away. You know, I mean, Zeri, Ashe are auto attackers, so my silence doesn't really matter. So maybe they'll be stupid and just stand in it and get rooted. I mean, Zeri does use abilities often enough that it's probably not going to happen, and Ashe still uses abilities often enough. It's also probably not going to happen with her. Plus, even if you were literally a 100% auto attacking character, you're probably not going to just let yourself get rooted. But let a man dream, okay? Let a man dream. But let's see. There's always the possibility my Fiddlesticks, you know, will pop off and completely carry us to victory, even though he's basically fighting solo. Because realistically, he's fighting solo. Now, if I can get, like, Warmogs, maybe. That's a hard maybe. That or, like, Tank Engine. Tank Engine and Warmogs would actually make Soraka good. Because then I can just keep him permanently healed up. I have so much health it wouldn't matter. They wouldn't be able to kill me. You know, like, maybe I build Tank Soraka, you know? Not full tank. I'd still have to build AP to make her useful. But, like, Tank Engine and then, like, Gargoyle or Warmogs could genuinely be the difference maker. And then the rest I just build AP. You know, just big health bar, and Gargoyles not for the big health bar, but, like, more specifically, Tank Engine plus Gargoyles is a winning combination on, again, literally any character. There is not a single character in the game that does not want Tank Engine. If it's your first augment, it is probably the best augment to get on any character. You know, you're playing a tank who wants to build health, obviously it's good. Tom Kench getting Tank Engine first augment, wow, ludicrous. You know, same with Cho'Gath, health bar scaling characters, absolutely. But, like, even Soraka. Or characters maybe that don't do self-harm damage, but they just, Ashe. Why would it be bad to gain 15% max health on every takedown? I believe it, or is it 5%? It's probably 5%, because 15 sounds too much. 5% max health on every takedown. Ashe doesn't need to build a single health bar item. She's just going to scale from the takedowns. Like, she doesn't normally build health bar items, but now she's gonna have natural bulk. And she could just get, like, overlords, and then bam. She's benefiting from that without needing to actually build tank. She's benefiting from a tank build. Pretty damn strong. You know, Mundo, if he gets it, insane. But, for us to find out, we need to fucking get into the game! So can we please get off the 93% we've been at for the past, like, 3 minutes? Or not. So, I guess we'll just have to wait until the awful fucking internet person joins. I've noticed Arena has this issue more than any other game mode. Summoner's Rift does not seem to have these long queue times. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it feels like it.
Spectators from near and far, nobles and rogues, the rich and the ragged, welcome to the grand reckoning.
Okay.
For peace of mind.
For our
Healing
prosperity and yours.
and shielding gains 4 curse power. Gain ability haste equal to 33. So every time I heal or shield, I basically gain 1.3 curse power. Or 1.3 ability haste, I mean. Is there a cooldown on it? And does that mean if I get, like... I gotta get Moonstone first, right?
Begin.
I heed their call.
Didn't realize he has Phenomenal Evil, so I just...
Is ablaze.
This is just free curse power stacks for me and shit for him.
Every step, a new journey.
Almost got max stacks. Can I get it from this? No. I can't get it after the match ends either. That's sad. Oh well, we got a lot. Noxian Sacrifice. He can start at low health and I can just heal him up. This is one of the only situations where I think I will pick a silver because, like, I'm Soraka. I need health. Unless I get Warmogs. Maybe. Maybe I go Prismatic because I'm greedy.
Order has a keen eye for future recruits.
I'm greedy.
Your
No, I don't actually need ability haste because I'm infinitely stacking, so I should go sorcerers now I think about it. We just gotta scale up the healing as much as possible. I wish giving the rejuvenation buff counted as healing them as well, but it would be a bit too strong.
attack.
This is my path.
Torch the battleground.
Gotta heal up. I got one last Q hit on him. Got me up to the 50 stacks for this round at least. The polymorph is ludicrous. I was checking what they have for getting to any critical healing. Critical healing explains it. A lot of full AP items, but I don't need that. I don't do a lot of damage though. Okay, fine, I'll take it. Jeez. I guess if I do some damage, it'll work. Okay, well, we've gained a nice, insane amount of ability haste. We're at 32 from it already. Fuck, I didn't use my ult because I thought he was gonna escape that.
Every step, a new journey.
Oh, the fucking magic missile.
Next time,
Didn't even get anywhere near enough stacks that round either. I mean, he still isn't gonna win, but the Ram is killing her with the W is pretty funny. Okay, now Moonstone should be the real power point. Because, chaining it, I mean, it means that my Q should do a lot of stacking for me, right? Right? I would assume.
victory is earned by the decisive.
Let's, this is probably gonna be like our worst game of the day. It's the sad part. I fucking queued instead of E-ing. I tried keeping him alive as long as I could, but he wasn't able to do anything. Sadly, Soraka's just not a character I'm very good at all. And I also don't know how great she is in this game mode. I mean, she can be, but usually she is not going to be as good as a Yumi or any other healer, really. Okay, that's really nice.
The Empire giveth.
I like this. Suddenly we have a build. Oh, and he got Dreadbringer. Hell yeah. Now I can stack 60. Or no, 70 even. I wish that the curse thing wasn't bugged. Like, you wouldn't think it'd be that hard to fix. That was fun. We just take no damage. I guess giving us both ability power is nice here. I think I kind of want Wordless Promise as well because he's building full AP. Yeah, against heavy ability people like Kat, my E is just gonna ruin her. I can just put my E on her knife and then she'll jump into my E. Or she won't be able to retrieve her knife. It's a win-win. Look at that healing I'm sending over to Ezreal. This team's scary though.
I heed their call.
Oh my gosh. That's so upsetting. Just Yone diff. It's literally just Yone. Such an insane character in this. Yasuo and Yone are both insane in this game mode if you know how to play Yasuo and if you have a brain for Yone. Because Yone really is just that easy. Just have a brain and you can just demolish on him.
Recover your strength. It's no fun to watch your weakling.
You don't shield power, okay? Yeah, my E is gonna go down to a less than a 6-second cooldown, almost a 5.5-second cooldown, which will be nice, but like we need more. I don't really want another prismatic item. There isn't really any I want, so I'm not gonna go for it. I forgot W is max health. Oh well. I could put that in the middle. Damn it! The fucking chained CC from Rammus with accelerating sorcery made it so that we couldn't win because he permanently CC'd that guy. Man, that sucks. Makes me really sad knowing that I couldn't do anything to save my teammate there. I could have maybe put like an E on the Jhin, but there was not much more I could have done. If I got the Prismatic Blessing, like or the Prismatic Curse augment, I think we'd be back in the game, but I don't know.
Let us give her a reminder of Noxian.
Yeah, not happening. Look at this. This burn that I'm applying. Run out of mana. Oh, it's such a shitty burn. It's only 315. Oh well. Ooh, wait, I can stack on this Mundo though. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I hate Soraka. I genuinely do. It's so unfun to play her. I did 3,000 Circle of Death damage, and I did 3,000 Holy Fire damage. And even with that, in just this one round, basically 6,000 damage, just nothing. 8th place. Got all the augments I could have asked for, but it doesn't matter because it's just not enough. Did 1,900 damage on the dot, by the way. You see that? Or 19,000, not 1,900. Oh well. Still had fun. Still had a good game, even if that was an 8th place game. It was still neat. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll get some better games. But until then, have a good one. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.